Look, I have questions. Let's just dive straight into it and answer them. Something Tony Abbott should do more of. What's your favourite camera effect? With examples please, e.g. in Jaws when they zoom in and move the camera away in the first shark sighting to make for fun viewing. Exclamation mark! The shot he's talking about was originally done, I think it was originally done in Vertigo by Alfred Hitchcock to simulate the feeling of vertigo just with the camera. My favourite camera movement, which brings on a really nice effect, is when directors just let the camera roll as opposed to doing a million different cuts. When they do this and they just let the camera go, either as a static shot or moving the camera, it really shows the audience that they've choreographed a scene. It shows the true performances of the actor and it allows you to actually see things really well. This is something that I look for in action films. Hollywood tend to do a lot of action films and a lot of action scenes where they just cut, and it just ruins the scene. You can't see anything either, and you don't know how that scene's being put together. It's like they've just done a shot there, we'll do that little bit, and then we'll shoot this over here and cut it together and no one will know. Whereas if you stick the camera over there somewhere, have a wide angle and you see people that say it's a fight scene, you see them fighting, you can see the choreography, you can see the choreography with the camera if it starts moving and keeps rolling, choreography of the actors, the performances of the actors and the actual quality of the direction. If extras come in, the set, everything visually, it's just way better. Christopher Nolan, someone who does it a lot. Quentin Tarantino also does it. The kind of gun for hire directors, they just don't do it at all. Ryan Johnson, whatever his name is, the guy who made Looper and Brick, he's really good at it as well. What was the last movie you saw that you came out more confused than before you went in? I walked into The Hobbit thinking, why the hell am I going to see this film? And when I walked out of it, I thought, why the hell would I go and see The Hobbit and pay money for it? Why is sci-fi better than an English drama? That's a pretty loaded question, really, because it's assuming that sci-fi is kind of inherently better than an English drama. Loaded question, but a very accurate question as well. Some great English dramas out there, but they tend to make you... That's my sleeping impression. Whereas sci-fi just sort of locks you in. Even though a lot of people gave Prometheus a bad review, I can guarantee that everyone that went to see that was watching that film from beginning to end thinking, what the f*** is going on? I live in inner city Sydney, my question to you is why, and have a small balcony that I'd love to create some kind of garden on. Do you have any tips or tricks? Also, I'm a student, so a budget-conscious approach would be greatly appreciated. If you've ever seen the film Presumed Innocent with Harrison Ford, it was made in 1990, so it's probably before your time. It's before my time as well. I'll move on. But I think towards the end of that, he's gardening in his garden. He finds a severed human hand. And I presumed at the time that the hand would have been nice for some sort of fertilizer, and it kind of gives this garden a particular aura of innocence about it because you didn't know it was there. Did you see what I did there? So there you go. Human body parts is a really good fertilizer, and we've got two hands, so that's all good. It's cheap as well. So there are the answers to some of your questions this week. I only had 4. It was good that when I started yelling at people on Facebook, they then asked me questions so I can answer them and make a video for you. Thank you for obeying my orders. It's like Adolf Hitler.